Hey everybody, it's Greek Gamer here, coming at you with another video. Today I will be starting a new series called Free For All Fridays. Now, if you guys are wondering what the series is going to be, every single Friday I will be playing a free-for-all with a wacky class. Now, I would rather have suggestions in the comments, and as well as Xbox, Twitter, etc., for suggestions on a wacky class used every single Friday. The wackiest class that is told to me, I will use. I will use anything, and I have to win a free-for-all with it. This video you're watching here is me using the Blunderbuss Musketeer. It's not a wacky gun, but it's a very difficult gun to use. That also qualifies for the challenge as well. But, yeah. The class was in the beginning of the video if you want to try to copy the class, and I had a lot of fun doing this. I got it my second or third game, but I'm just having a lot of fun using this new gun. Now, I just want to do a quick breakdown on the stats of the Blunderbuss before we get into the actual gameplay itself. The Blunderbuss has a maximum damage of 540 because it has a 20 pellet burst, which is a lot higher than any other Call of Duty shotgun. Every single shotgun in Call of Duty has an 8 pellet burst from here on out. Well, the Blunderbuss has changed that. And obviously, because of the Blunderbuss, it has the right to change that because of the humongous barrel and the projectiles being shot out of it. So, the maximum damage is 540, and the medium range damage for this drops off to about 360, and the minimum range for the Blunderbuss is 140 if all pellets land. So, technically, you can always get a one-shot with it, but that isn't the case because the bullet spread on this gun is extremely spread out. Now, it is obvious the reason behind this is because it is a Blunderbuss. It's not for accuracy, it's for mowing down a general area. If you guys, if anybody knows a reproduction of the Blunderbuss, even reproductions of the modern day, they still have the same problems as the last recurring ones historically, because the humongous barrel, the humongous opening at the end of the barrel, it's just meant to shoot a large amount of projectiles out, and the Blunderbuss was used very often just to shoot anything out of it. It wasn't specifically used for bullets. They would stuff glass, rocks, etc., straight down the barrel, use this projectile because you could do that. So, the Blunderbuss has a maximum range of about 13 meters with advanced rifling and about 10 without advanced rifling. Now, the problem about this gun is that it is a one-shot, single muzzle lock reload. Now, the problem with this is that it takes about 5 seconds to reload, and you have to make your shots count. As you see here, I'm trying to make my shots count. I only had a couple of misses, but you can see how it's very difficult if you miss the first bullet because there's only one bullet. So you'll see a lot of punching in this gameplay. It's very difficult. Here I get a nice little punch chain. I thought it was pretty hilarious, but then I get mowed down by an S12. But yeah, I was surprised to have such a hefty lead in this game so early on, to be completely honest with you guys watching the video. I honestly thought this was going to be way harder than it was. Maybe I'm just pretty good with the Blunderbuss, but I'm not too sure. If anybody has the Blunderbuss, tell me in the comment section below. Was this a good gameplay? Because I think I did pretty well with the Blunderbuss, but I was still surprised that I was in the lead when there were people using snipers and shotguns and assault rifles and SMGs in my lobby. But, the specific variant I'm using right here, the Blunderbuss Musketeer, it adds 1 to range, which is extremely good, and if you saw yesterday's video, that's why I freaked out. It isn't the best variant, like I said in yesterday's video. I was just extremely overexcited, but it is one of the better variants because it adds range. So because the Musketeer has that +1 range, the range is bumped up because of that plus 10% range approximately. Its maximum range with advanced rifling is bumped up to about 15, while it's without advanced rifling, I should say, that range is 12 meters. So it is a lot more helpful for my standards. As you see here, the gameplay is coming to a close. I did have a bit of an issue later on. You'll see it about, I'd say, 4 minutes and 50 seconds into the video. The recording cut out, so I had to restart up the recording, but I still have the end of the game, so hopefully you guys enjoy that little end bit. I thought it was kind of funny. And yeah, I mean, the Blunderbuss is pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm still looking for the STG and the SVO. I wanted to know in the comment section down below, like I said, what class you guys want me to use next game. It could be anything. I want it to be wacky, difficult, whatever. I'll even use a launcher and try to win. I have to do anything that you guys tell me to do with the most difficult or the worst, wackiest class possible. And I have to use it in a free-for-all game with it for next week. So, I mean, we're coming up on the end of the gameplay. Like I said, we're coming up on that bit where I had to restart the recording. As you could see, it cuts out in a little bit. It's just kind of disappointing that I'm having some recording restrictions. Hopefully it'll fix afterward. I just really don't like the fact that I have to, like right here, see how this part is kind of repeating to an extent. But yeah, if you guys like the video, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe. If we get to about 10-12 likes, I'll get started on the next wacky class free-for-all Friday video, and it'll be up next Friday. See you guys in the next video. Bye.